after your baby went missing and I found her, call me crazy, I thought that you'd be more comfortable with me holding her.
Well, I'm not. I'm not ready. Never said that I was.
Alright, well, I didn't mean any malice by it. It's just you were dealing with Junior, she was crying, and I was just trying to help out. Just trying to do the right thing. I didn't know you were gonna lose your head over it.
I know how it makes me sound, but I'm not ready for you to hold her yet. I'm not ready for you to be around her or anything like that yet. You can just focus on Junior, and I'm good with that.
Well, sorry, I assumed that, I took her back from a guy who kidnapped. Never mind. My bad. I won't hold her no more. If she's crying, I'll just let you know.
I'm not saying it's forever, but that's all I'm asking for right now.
It's just at this point, what else is there for me to do to show you that I'm not the same dude that I was?
Because Joey, I know you very well. How long did we live together? How long did we share a life together? I know you better than anyone else. I'm not going to let you hold Charlotte when you resent her.
Miranda, I'm over that. When I got her back from that dude and I held her for the brief seconds that I did, she was a baby to me. She wasn't Brian's daughter at that point. She was her own person, her own baby in my arms. And for the first time, I felt bad for her, that she has to deal with people who look at her a certain way or whatever, or his family who don't like her, and I'm over it. I thought that me sitting there while her father was here, talking to you about your relationship in the past and what you're going to do moving forward, this and that, I thought me sitting there and dealing with that showed you that like I've changed. The man gave me a dirty look on the way out. I didn't say nothing. Like, I've really tried to make progress here, and I was genuinely trying to help you take care of your baby.
Because I know it doesn't matter to you, but the little things like that, calling her baby, I flinch at. Even the news, when they were talking about her, called her by Charlotte. And you just call her the baby. You make her like an object.
Because she is a baby. She is your baby. And if you think that me calling her a baby means that I still resent her, then I don't know what to do at this point. I'm just trying to be here for you, and you're not letting me. You won't let me show you that I care about her.
Because I just feel like you don't mean it. I feel like it's forced. I feel like you're pretending. I don't know.
And now you just sound like everybody else. Everyone who just assumes I'm this or I'm that, or I got this intention, right? No one's in my head but me. You're my best friend, and I'm sorry that I treated you that way. I was angry, and I said things that I shouldn't have. I'm grateful to have you. You've always been there for me, Victor. It's okay, Brian. It's water under the bridge. I don't like when we fight as friends, and I'm an understanding person. Alright, water under the bridge. But like I was saying, I spoke to her. I held my daughter. It was euphoric, holding her. But I understand Miranda needs space after what just happened. That's where I'm leaving it.
So now what are you going to do? She's your daughter. I know how much you care about her.
I want to be in my daughter's life more than anything. But I also, as much as I am upset that Miranda doesn't trust me and believes everyone else when it comes to accusations and everything in between, I still do care for her. I do. I don't want to make her life a living hell. I don't want to do the exact same thing that her ex-husband did, taking her to custody court and battling her for time.
Well, I'm no expert on these things. I just go by what I've seen in Miranda's life, and based on both of your situations, it seems like it would be rather hard to co-parent without something in writing. So how do you go about being in your daughter's life when both of you have such a wall between you guys?
I don't know, Victor. I don't know what the alternative is. I feel like I'm in a situation where my baby's mother no longer likes me and no longer trusts me, so she doesn't feel obligated to let me see my daughter. And I understand that I abandoned her, but after that, I still feel like I'm entitled. But I don't want our lives being messy. I don't want to do all that again. I lived through the supervised visits. I've been with her down that road.
I know you said you moved on, but is there any part of you that wishes that you and her were still more than what you are now?
I said I care for Miranda. I never said I want to be back with her. I'll always care about her. But her being with Joey changed something with how I see her. I know that's horrible to say.
It's not horrible, it's just disappointing. As someone who cares about both of you, and it was fun seeing you guys together as your friend. And you have a child together, and I feel bad for her. I know people every day co-parent and have different situations, but it was nice seeing you guys raise a child together.
Can I say something without it being offensive? Without it coming off as like I'm a sleazeball?
Yes, of course.
Imagine if you're at a hibachi restaurant and you're starving and all you want is that food, and you can eat that food for the rest of your life in your head. But then you see the chef scratch his ass and that food is ruined for you. I'm not trying to compare Miranda to food, but the fact that she's with Joey again, it's disgusting for me.
Well, you did just compare her to food, but I do get the analogy. You mean to tell me, though, there's not one part of you that just misses what you guys had? Because I thought that what you guys had was pretty authentic, but as someone who's rarely been in love, maybe I don't know.
When I was in the kitchen with her, holding Charlotte, I looked at her and I saw my baby's mother. Same woman who gave birth, same woman who carried her for 9 months, the same woman I loved. And in that moment, I missed her. I missed our life. I missed what we had, and I missed the potential of what we could have. But then I remembered who was in the other room, and she just became like a coworker to me.
Okay. And I assume that your new love interest, Tiffany, has had an impact on how you view Miranda as well. Is that right?
I know you're a Miranda loyalist, and you're in between us here. So am I allowed to even talk about Tiffany to you? Because I don't want to make you feel weird.
Yes, I'm actually quite curious. I never thought, and this isn't a put down, but I just didn't see you moving on from Miranda. So I'm interested in this woman. Is she someone I would like?
Tiffany, to me, is one of the most intellectually and emotionally mature people I have ever met. She's a child speech pathologist, and she just has this way of talking to me where usually I'm the one to say everything's okay. She tells me everything's okay, and I believe her for once. I can't explain it. I've never been with someone like her.
I see. Happy for you.
Come on, what is that, hard for you to hear? She makes me happy.
I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here, but is it possible that she's a rebound girl? Because you were in a pretty serious, committed, everything relationship. And to jump into a new one, I don't know.
No, I thought that too at first. I thought, hey, it's just going to be a rebound person. But the second that I met her, felt like I was starting over. And I was angry at Miranda when I heard that she was back with Joey. But the second that I met Tiffany, I kind of didn't think about Miranda anymore.
How did you meet this Tiffany girl?
When I was at the doctor for my leg, I was in the waiting room with her while her dad was in the doctor's office. We just started talking about cars. She's into cars. And we hit it off. She asked about my military stuff. For some reason I vented to her how I felt like such a failure that I couldn't hack it in the military. She told me that I wasn't. Got her number, went on a date. That was it.
You don't have to answer this question, but I was always curious when Miranda told me this information. Was Tiffany the woman who was on the phone with Miranda when that call happened and told her to never call your phone again?
Yeah, it was her. But I told her to say it. Because I was angry. Am I wrong for being angry that Miranda got back with Joey? I always tried to take the high road with everything, be the good guy. But you can't blame me for being just a little bit bitter. I had my reasons for leaving. No one's gonna make me out to be a bad dad. I had to leave.
Joey, it's me, Melissa. And I know you read my message because you blocked my number, but it's 2025 and there's millions of ways to text and call from other numbers. I just wanted to let you know I saw you on the news and you looked really cute.
Yeah, honestly, I did what any other man would do in that situation, any other human being, you know. I seen the priest, and I'm like, wait, I hear a baby. And then I'm like, bro, did the priest take the baby?
And I don't call you cute in a flirtatious way. I know that you're back with Miranda and you're committed and you're raising her daughter and Junior, and I wish you literally all the best. I have been through the system. I have been through the ringer. I'm not the same person you remember me as. I do truly hope that you're happy. And I only reach out because we've been through so much. Why let it all die? Why not be friends? Why not have an open line of communication and learn from one another? We're all adults. From what I can tell, you're rehabilitated too. So, I'm here if you ever need me. Because Joey, I will always care about you, no matter who I'm with, no matter who you're with, and, you know, no one's saying that we can't be friends. That's all. Take care, Joey.
Delete voicemail.
I don't know if this is an insensitive joke to make, but the priest must have been feeding her because she feels heavier. Yeah, she's definitely growing faster than Junior had it. Hold on.
Incoming call from Serafina Town Prison.
Except. Hello, Miranda. Mom, you're dead to me. Absolutely dead to me. I hope you have a fun time in prison for what you did, kidnapping my daughter after taking me. Please just listen to me for 2 seconds, that's all I ask. I'm only calling you to do the right thing. Clear the air about something, and clear someone's name. Brian had nothing to do with what happened that night. He was clueless to it. I brought Charlotte there under my own. So don't think that he tried to do something with your daughter. I tried to frame it that way. To take the shine off me. So then tell me why. What was the end goal? Were you were working with the priest and you were gonna have my daughter shipped out of the country? Why? So you're not gonna say anything, okay? I don't know what your plan was. All I know is I don't have a mom anymore. My kids don't have a grandmother anymore, and that's how it's going to be forever. Well, they have one. And I can't believe it's not you. You really disappointed me, and you really broke my heart. And you're going to pull the what? You went crazy because of me and my life card or something, Mom? I'm not taking the blame for your insanity. I also have to admit that I lied about Brian being inappropriate. It was me. I was the one that came onto him for a long time. I was attracted to him. And I did everything behind your back, and when he rejected me, I blackmailed him. He didn't want to make me look bad, so he never told you. He was looking out for you in his weird way. Are you being serious with me right now, Mom? You really did that? Yes, 100%. It was my problem. I don't know what I was thinking. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You know, you're one of the reasons Brian left. You say Joey ruined my life. Look at you. Look at you. Can you tell my grandkids I love them? No, I won't tell them that. Because it's a lie, you don't love them. Because if you had loved them, you wouldn't have done any of this. Goodbye, Mom. Have a good stay in prison. I hope you get convicted. Wow, this one looks like a freak. What'd you say her name was, Melissa? Bro, don't be creeping her social media. I don't want that woman in my life. And why is my mom never home when I come over? Why is it always gotta be you? Because ever since your mother got friendly with your sister, she lives at the grocery store now. It's like she's making up for lost time. She buys a Dunkaroos like she's 10. But anyway, this girl Melissa, I know you're fond of Miranda, but it sounds like that girl Melissa actually loved you. Nah, she's crazy though. And I guess she saw me on the news or something or whatever. Somehow I got back into her brain. And now she just keeps like reaching out to me. The first thing she did was text me, and I told Miranda, and she snapped at me for that. You know, she wants me to tell her these things, and then when I tell her, she gets upset. And now she left that voicemail, and I didn't tell Miranda because she yelled at me last time. But like, I feel like I should be telling her these things if she's reaching out to me like that. I don't know, the way Miranda treats you, the level of distrust, I don't see it lasting. And then you talk about this other woman, and she's kissing your feet. Why you gotta say that? Now I come to my mom's to clear my head, so that I don't give in to like my impulses and my emotions. And then every time I'm here, you antagonize me. I don't want to hear that my relationship with Miranda isn't gonna work out. That's the last thing I want to hear. It's not really healthy that you gotta run from your relationship, go to your mom's to clear your head. And then I'm only keeping it real with you. The only reason that Miranda's with you is because the other guy messed up. You know, she's still angry with him and doesn't like him. But if she did, what's that say for you? Yeah, well, you know, her mom confessed and took the blame off of Brian. So now, you know, like Miranda found that out. He wasn't behind the kidnapping. He wasn't being inappropriate with her mom or nothing. So the only thing she's really got to be mad at him for is leaving. It ain't looking good for you then. She's still not letting you hold her daughter. After you were the one that found her, she went missing. Whole town was looking for her. You found her and you're still not allowed to hold. I don't know. Look, I love Miranda. And I know a lot of people can't understand that. And a lot of people don't understand why she loves me. But I have two choices. And one choice is, do I sit here and get upset that she still doesn't trust me and doesn't want me to hold her baby? Or do I set a goal that one day I will earn her trust and be able to take care of my stepdaughter, Charlotte?
And I'm choosing the latter. I'm not gonna get pissed off. I'm not gonna get jealous that my sister gets to hold her and nothing. I'm just gonna show her that I'm the man she needs me to be. And when someone like Melissa calls, let her tempt me. Let me ask you, when you listen to that voicemail, did it bring back memories for you? Did it make you feel good at all or something? Yeah. Hearing her voice, I don't know. It's not the same thing that I feel when I think about Miranda. I can tell you that much. So it made you feel good. Yeah. Yeah. But that's why I say let her tempt me. Let everybody tempt me. Whether it's my sobriety, you offering me a White Claw, or Brian giving me a dirty look, making me want to fight, or my ex-girlfriend leaving me voicemails. Let everybody tempt me. Because at the end of the day, I'm for Miranda. And I'm not going to break. And I'm not going to bend. I'm dedicated, devoted to her. To the end of time. So you planning on marrying Miranda again one day? Is that your end goal? After all this? If she ever lets me hold Charlotte, you can put money on the fact that one day I'll marry her again.